Most expensive houses in the world. Home is where the heart is, and some hearts don't settle for less. Today, we have compiled 10 of the most expensive houses in the world. Number 10, 18 to 19 Kensington Gardens, $128 million. We all have dreamt of waking up in a palace every morning. Well, an Indian billionaire is living our dreams. Laksmital Mital, a business tycoon and the CEO of the richest steel industry, owns this majestic palace right in the heart of the most expensive neighborhood of London, Kensington Gardens. The house was built in the 19th century and is spread across an area of 55,000 square feet. This vintage property has been owned by famous personalities like the Rothschilds, David Khalili, and Bernie Ecclestone. Initially, the property was divided into 2 houses, but the famous developer Ovid Khalili later merged the houses into a single palace. The house has luxurious features like an indoor pool, 12 bedrooms, and the infamous Turkish baths. At a time, about 20 cars can easily adjust in the palace's parking lot. Number 9, Palazzo di Amore, $195 million. The list would not have been complete without a house from Beverly Hills, California. This villa will undoubtedly take you back to the Mediterranean times and is owned by the extremely successful real estate entrepreneur Jeff Green. The villa has everything you can imagine: several pools, a tennis court, a theater, and even a waterfall. The house is perfectly made for hosting big parties. It has features like a ballroom and a revolving dance floor, and if the guests want to stay over, 12 bedrooms and 23 bathrooms will be ample. The house is nothing less than a resort, and that's certainly why it's on our list. Number 8, Ellison Estate, $200 million. This estate is no doubt our favorite. Paul Driscoll designed the Ellison Estate, and his influence as a Buddhist teacher can be seen throughout the property. A Japanese emperor's palace influenced the design of the house. For now, the grand compound is owned by the co-founder of Oracle, Larry Ellison. Instead of one big mansion, Ellison's estate is divided into 10 different houses. Yes, you heard that right, and all these houses are designated for different activities. For instance, there's a tea house and a bathhouse. Apart from the buildings, the property has a man-built lake and a typical Japanese koi pond. The most exciting part of the estate are its trees. Paul very precisely picked expensive trees like cherry blossom, maples, oaks, and redwoods. Number 7, 4 Fairfield Pond, $248 million. Located in the heart of America, this New York-based mansion is extravagantly luxurious. It is owned by the owner of the Reno Group, Ira Renner. We assume that Ira is a the more the better believer because the mansion is saying it out loud. The house features 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, 3 gigantic swimming pools, several tennis courts, squash courts, 1 basketball court, and a bowling alley. Its 91-feet-long dining room can easily host a whole wedding. Now, you'll be thinking about the electricity bill of this 63-acre home. Ira has got it covered because the mansion has its own power plant, which is located on the same property. Number 6, the Odeon Tower Penthouse, $330 million. The sky-scorching penthouse is located in the most expensive building of Monaco. This 35-acre apartment was developed by Group Mazzacocco and designed by the famous architect Alexandre Giraldi. The most exciting part of this 7-floored penthouse is its huge 360-degree infinity pool with a fun private slide. Number 5, Le Palais Bulles, $390 million. Built in the late 20th century, Le Palais Bulles was designed by Antillia. Le Palais Bulles has a series of extraordinary round rooms lined in front of the Mediterranean Sea. The property got the nickname Bubble Palace because of the bubbly look of the rooms. Bubble Palace is owned by an Italian-French fashion designer, Pierre Cardin. Pierre loves to visit the property for vacations as it's the perfect getaway spot because of its numerous gardens and pools. Number 4. Villa Les Cèdres, $450 million. France is the home of luxury. The fourth expensive house in the world is indeed situated in France. This 19th century house was owned by a king himself. The property is about 18,000 square feet. The house has features perfect for royalty. It includes 14 bedrooms, a large stable, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Villa Les Cèdres is decorated with crystal chandeliers, vintage paintings, and lots of books. Let's not forget that this villa is surrounded by gardens stretched across 18 acres of land. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $750 million. Now it's time for the top 3, and the third position to be scored by none other than 50 Acres house owned by Lily Safra. The house was once owned by King Leopold II of Belgium, but was redesigned in the 1920s by Ogden Codman Jr. The owner enjoys 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, and a fantastic swimming pool. Villa Leopolda comes with other luxuries like a helipad, a greenhouse, and an outdoor kitchen. Number 2. Antillia, $1 billion. The second most expensive house is owned by India's richest man, Mukesh Ambani. The 27-story house is located in the heart of Mumbai. In addition to its impressive design, the house was built to withstand earthquakes up to 8 magnitudes. Antillia has everything you can imagine, from a temple to spas, parking space for hundreds of cars, multiple movie theaters, ballrooms, helipad, yoga studio, and even an ice cream parlor. Number 1. Buckingham Palace, $2.9 billion. The most expensive house belongs to none other than the Queen of England. Monarchs have owned it since the 19th century. The 828,000 square foot property consists of 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. In addition to that, the royal house has beautiful gardens stretched across 40 acres of land. So viewers, we hope that you liked the video, and we will come with some amazing videos like this in the future. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Till then, goodbye.